2,000 years ago, in a small corner of the Roman Empire, a man walked the dusty roads of Galilee. His name, Jesus of Nazareth. Today, he is one of the most influential figures in human history. But who was he, really? Was he the humble carpenter we imagine, or was his story something far more complex? This is not a tale of faith, nor is one of disbelief. It's the journey into historical evidence, facts, context, man behind a name. Jesus was born. To understand Jesus, we have to understand his world. First-century Judea was a province under Roman rule, a land that was simmering with tension and poverty and hope. The people wanted liberty, prayed for a Messiah that could free them from oppression. But in the shadow of the Roman legions, any hint of rebellion would be crushed. It was into this world that Jesus was born, not in the halls of power, but in the humblest of surroundings, a carpenter's son from the small village of Nazareth, the man behind the legend. What do we know about Jesus the man? Ancient historians like Josephus and Tacitus mention him in passing, enough to confirm his existence. But the most detailed accounts come from the Gospels. Here we find a teacher and healer, a man who spoke of love and justice, who challenged the religious and political status quo. But was he merely a wise teacher? Or was he something more? His rising influence worried the authorities, and his revolutionary message attracted followers as well as enemies. The Crucifixion, turning point of history. One event changed everything: the Crucifixion. The Romans reserved this brutal form of execution for criminals and rebels. And yet, this moment became the cornerstone of a new movement. Why? Why did the death of one man spark a global faith? Was it his teachings, his followers, or something far more profound? The rise of Christianity. After Jesus' death, his followers claimed he rose again, a claim that would set the ancient world ablaze. Within decades, his teachings had spread beyond Judea, carried by apostles like Paul into the heart of the Roman Empire. By the 4th century, the movement had grown so powerful that Emperor Constantine declared Christianity the empire's official religion. But how did a movement led by fishermen and outcasts rise to such heights? And what does the historical evidence really tell us about this transformation? Jesus of Nazareth left no writings, no artifacts. Yet his life and death shaped the course of human history. Whether you see him as a prophet, a teacher, or simply a man, his story forces us to ask deeper questions about faith, power, and humanity. But perhaps the greatest question of all is this: how much of his story is history, and how much is something more? If you have enjoyed unraveling the mysteries of history with us, don't miss what's next. Hit the subscribe button and join us as we explore the lives and legacies of the world's most fascinating figures. History is more than facts. It's a story waiting to be told.